Okay, hello and welcome. Today you join me for the Belgium Grand Prix around the good old Spa-Francorchamps. I think that's how you say it. We'll go with that. It's after the summer break now. Not much has changed. No drivers have moved around, not that I know of at least. I think I would know by now. I think it should be a good one. The car's had a few new upgrades, power-wise, and a little bit of aero. So we should be in with a shot of actually doing something decent this time, and not DNFing, because we have a pretty much brand new engine. I wasn't going to take one, but then I realised that after this we have Monza, and Monza is a heavy power circuit. You know, we could be on for podiums if we get a decent enough power. So that's what the goal is. Just get some points, get a decent qualifying lap in, and then be prepared for Monza, which is the main show. Okay, going into qualifying now. The forecast says it's raining, or going to rain, after a couple of minutes. So what I want to do is I want to get out as soon as physically possible, set a lap on the softs, and hope that some people don't and go on the inside. I mean, look at that sky. It is literally like grey. So going around now into the bus stop chicane, going a little bit wide so we can get a bit of a further run down into turn 1, because that just improves the time a bit, because you get a bit more speed. As we're finishing off the lap here, as the rain starts to fall, we should be in for a decent lap, because it doesn't look like many people have got a lap set on the dry. P7, I will highly take that.
Welcome along then to the Belgian Grand Prix, the race that gave us the maiden victory for the Jordan team in 1998. And in the same team, the phenomenal debut of a young Michael Schumacher. There's always something special around one of the many corners of this fan-favourite circuit. So here we are once again, ready to go racing through the Ardennes Forest. 4.35 miles of long straights, fast corners and massive elevation changes. It makes this not only one of the most exciting circuits on the calendar, but one that makes for some consistently high-quality racing as well. Simply put it, there really is no place quite like Spa. Also here, of course, is Anthony Davidson. Let's have a chat about McLaren. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
Well, the atmosphere within that team seems very positive at the moment. Everyone seems like they're in great spirits and having a lot of fun doing what they do, and that's definitely contributed to the performances we've seen.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Lando Norris will lead us away from pole position. Sergio Perez lines up alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Hamilton, Fernando Alonso, Yuki Tsunoda, and Mick Schumacher. Latifi, Mazepin, Vettel and Valtteri Bottas. Verstappen, Leclerc, Pierre Gasly and Ricciardo. Stroll, Sainz, Esteban Ocon and George Russell. Raikkonen, Giovinazzi, Aitken and Reed. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out. Then let's see who can prevail today.
After the points finish last race, let's aim to keep the momentum going.
Okay, looking at the strategy here, we can either do a 1-stop soft to hard or a 2-stop soft medium, which I want to do, the soft medium. We're not going to underfuel the car this time. I've learnt from my mistakes of almost running out of fuel in Hungary and running out of fuel in Britain. So we're not going to do that again, because that wasn't fun. I reckon we have a good shot at getting a dive down into turn 1 like we did in Hungary. Especially with these power upgrades, we can definitely get past. And also the fact that Haas and Williams are starting quite high up, almost like a blockade. But let's get into this. To 5 red lights for the Belgium Grand Prix. Actually going ahead this time. It is lights out and away we go. No rain in sight. We get a pretty decent start.
Okay, we're monitoring
Down the right of Giovinazzi and Aitken, getting a, like I said, huge dive down. P12. Can't keep it to Ricciardo because that McLaren has that decent power, but P13, okay, P14 because Bottas should be getting past, best car in the grid and all, but P14 out of turn 1 is not too bad whatsoever. Oh, I see he's looking a bit not great. Anyways, Ricciardo makes a move down the inside there on Mazepin. Mazepin holding up Bottas, which is really good. We just have to hope that he can keep him held up. As you can see here now, going down the final straight of lap 1, Bottas looks for a move down the inside of Mazepin, but can't make it. We are now behind, closing in quite quickly actually, because of that hash just blocking, making a move down the inside. Nice double overtake. Damn. That was clean. Try not to set Mazepin flying. He'll do that himself later on. Outbraking the outbreaker. That's not something you see very often. Around the outside of the Haas now. He just pulls away. It's not worth the hassle of him defending. It's not worth the hassle of me trying to make a move if he is going to defend. Going now behind Vettel. We have DRS on him up the Kemmel straight. Should be a pretty easy move down the left hand side. A little bit of wobble from him there. That's not good. We don't like to see that, because that's when I get scared and wobble myself and
good job. Nice
smash
overtake.
into a wall. Yellow flags up ahead. Is that Sonoda? Sonoda into a wall.
Okay, copy that.
Safety car is out. Let's have a look at this. Helicopter cam. It's quite cool actually. Sonoda just smashes into Verstappen. What the hell has gone on there? Well, the safety car's out. Bit of a front wing going. Oh! A little bit slippery into the pit lane there. That's never fun. But anyways, going in. We're all good. Not above the speed limit. Everyone else is pitting. Most are pitting onto hards. That's not very good. We might have made a bad strategy call there. Anyways, we go on to the softs. Oh no, we go on to the hards. My apologies.
Go, go, go. You'll be
Jeff
racing on
must
the
have
exit. Go now.
changed
That was
it.
our last stop.
We're ahead of
No more
Ricciardo, but I'm
scheduled pit
assuming he
stops.
probably had front wing damage. Again, a little bit slippery on the exit there, but that's the hards for you.
Okay, looks like a mechanical failure. We're going to have to ask you to find a safe spot to retire.
I'm going to cry. This is the third mechanical failure we've had this season. And this time it's the gearbox. And our gearbox wasn't even damaged. Oh my god. I thought if anything it was going to be the ICE. But no, it's the gearbox. That's unfortunate. We are in such a good position as well. Such good position to get a high amount of points. I need to get some reliability upgrades. This is a joke. 3 times. MGUK, ICE, and now a gearbox. That is annoying.
Many doubted whether they could pull off the win here at Spa-Francorchamps, but they've done so in spectacular style. Anthony Davidson, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
Well, tyre management probably played quite a large role in the outcome of this one. As ever, it's not just about speed, it's all about maintaining that speed consistently over a stint, over a race distance. So being able to keep up the lap times while still being smooth on the controls and gentle on the tyres, that's really where the race was won today.
And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. Congratulations then to Mercedes, your race winners today. And now let's take a look at the drivers' standings. Lewis Hamilton takes the lead of the Drivers' Championship. So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
It's got to be Valtteri Bottas, a commanding performance that I think had the audience's eyes glued to him for the majority of the race.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. Mercedes moved to the top of the table. Meanwhile, good work from Aston Martin this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
That is a shame, but it's the way it goes, you know. Especially first season, I don't know what I'm really expecting at this point. But yeah, New gearbox, new engine for Monza. It's going to be a good one. I reckon we could be fighting for podiums because our power is, I think, top 3. Everything else is like the least, but we don't need anything else. It's Monza.